So we are on week 5 of our poetry unit. And for this poem, I have chosen something that you could also incorporate with your science unit, as I know many of you will be teaching your students about the life cycle of a caterpillar. So the poem this week will be The Caterpillar by Christina Rossetti. Day 1, we're going to just read the poem and enjoy it. Brown and furry, caterpillar in a hurry, take your walk to the shady leaf or stalk, or whatnot, which may be the chosen spot. No toad spy you, hovering bird of prey pass by you. Spin and die to live again a butterfly. This is definitely the most challenging poem out of all of the poems I have picked, and I have purposefully picked it for last. On day 2, we're going to look at the rhyme and the rhythm. Actually, we'll just focus on looking at which words rhyme, so I have put the rhyme scheme in for you already. So we have a longer poem with A, A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E rhyme scheme. So that's so there's lots of words that you can play around with for rhymes. So we've got furry, hurry, rhyme together, so we have rhyming couplets. Walk, stalk, rhyme. Not, spot. You and you, well, those are the same words. We're going to count that as a rhyme. Die and butterfly. All right, so have a look at that on day 2. Maybe generate some new rhyming words with your class as well. On day 3, so that would be the Wednesday, you're going to look at the meaning of the poem. You might just start by having students visualize on a big piece of paper, or you can use the template that I have provided. I visualize the caterpillar on the grass, and then maybe looking up at the tree and butterflies and birds flying by. We might talk about and share in a circle what students think about the poem and what's going on here, because there's some things they might find confusing in this poem. It's not as clear as the other poems I've picked. We have brown and furry, caterpillar in a hurry. So I wonder now why that caterpillar is in a hurry. Take your walk to this shady leaf or stalk, or whatnot, which may be the chosen spot. So we know our caterpillar is going to find a good spot that will be safe. No toad spy you. Then it starts speaking about the predators. Hovering bird of prey pass you, and that caterpillar makes it safe to his or her spot. There's a lot of vocabulary words you can talk about, like prey. Make sure that your students understand what that means. And then we get to spin and die, not what the children may think. So you can analyze that and talk about more so like the rebirth of that caterpillar metamorphosizing and becoming a butterfly. So that caterpillar transforms, and in a way it's like a death, because now no longer is this caterpillar. Now this is a beautiful butterfly, to live again a butterfly. On Thursday, we would go through some of our favorite words. So I wrote furry, hovering, and also butterfly. And then feeling words, I put unaware. So I think the caterpillar was actually unaware of all the dangers surrounding him. The caterpillar would have been calm. Something calm about this poem, and just trusting that circle of life. After talking about the meaning on Thursday and allowing students time to share with the class, I would always have them sit in a circle and then share either their special words, or what their thoughts about the poem, their feeling words, their favorite words. On Friday, students will write their own poem, and we will stick to the same theme, writing using the 5 senses. So I see, I feel, I hear, I smell, and I taste. So I wrote an example. I see cherry blossoms, since it is spring. I feel safe. I put that in as an example in case a student writes like a feeling word rather than a touch, what something feels like. I would just allow them to keep it, but add more detail than just add, and what does it actually feel like if you touched it, or just like that sensation, that sense. So I added, I feel safe and warm from the afternoon sun. So just thinking about the warmth of the sun on a warm spring afternoon day. I hear birds chirping and I smell wet soil. I taste a yummy strawberry. That is something that the caterpillar would enjoy. Now you can draw a picture of yourself on the ground like a caterpillar. It could be a caterpillar, or it could be maybe playing around on the grass. Students can pick what they would like to draw, but something about the ground. Now, if you have been following along, this is a contrast to the swing, where the poem is about being up, up, up in the sky and what they see from above. And then this one works nicely because now we're looking from a lower perspective from a ground level. So I would love to hear in the comments if you did try any of these poems, even if it was just one, and what did you think? How did your class enjoy them? Stay tuned and stay lovely.